regulating community programming.
Good evening, everyone, and thank you again for joining us this evening for another episode of Soul Work. I'm your host, Jeni Cousins, and we appreciate everybody tuning in with us. And we all know Kim Buckler, my co-host, every week. Absolutely. Here on the snowy night in Calgary. It's hard to believe September with all this snow. And we are indeed taking calls tonight, Calgary. So after we take the short commercial break, because I do have a guest on this evening, what is that number, Kim, for everybody to call us?
It is 403-539-6710.
So Calgary, after we take our short commercial break, certainly pick up the phone and give us our call, because we are all taking calls on tonight's show. Absolutely. And I'm actually really looking forward to tonight's guest. It's funny how we all go back many years ago and know a lot of the same people. It's amazing how that works out. My guest tonight is Carole Maureen Friesen. And she is a very well-known lady for many reasons, for a lot of the work she does. And what I'm going to do is, before I even introduce her, I am going to immediately show her book that she is a part of, because I want everybody to make sure that they get the name of this book here. And I don't want to, thank you, I don't want to hold the book wrong, because she is indeed on the corner of this book down here. And what is the name of your book, Carole?
It's Succeeding in Spite of Everything.
Absolutely. And thank you so much, Carole, for coming to the show. I really appreciate you coming on. It's wonderful. Wonderful that you could be a part of it. I'm very happy.
Thank you. It's an honor.
Yes. Thank you so much. It's amazing.
So, Carole, it is an honor to have you here. I understand you're the founder and director of the Lightworkers Institution, working with, oh my goodness, I'm sorry, Sacred Body Language, Awakening Within. Now, our first question is, after working with several students and clients over the last 15 years, what's the most common theme that you see?
Well, the most common theme, I would say, is clarity, for one. And part of my mission is to get all the bangs off people's foreheads.
Yeah, you did that right away.
Yeah. So we don't say, if you want clarity, and this is a huge change, what people can do immediately, is we don't say, gosh, you know, I want to clear my mind. We say we want to clear our minds.
Yes.
So to get off, to show the world all of who you are, and your light shines much brighter. And this is the mental zone of the face. So people often, they have bangs over top. They don't get clarity because the hair is like antennas. So for one, just that simple little thing, a person can make a huge change in their life and find clarity. So even when Genghis Khan, in the 14th century, he wanted to keep the women very subdued and timid. And so he was mandatory that all women cut bangs.
Really?
So you can look it up on Google, and it's amazing, because it is antennas, it's feelers.
Yes.
So it makes us very sensitive. So we say it, you know, we want to clear our mind. Right?
Okay.
So, so sacred body language is actually getting in tune with your own physical body and to reinvent yourself from the inside out and understand the language of the body is through feelings. So this is a biofeedback of our whole, what we think, and our whole physical structure. We're all walking autobiographies of our life experience.
Absolutely.
Okay, yeah.
So the more you can get in touch and let go of issues in the tissues,
Yes.
the more
Yes, definitely.
the more you can let your light shine, or the soul shine through us. That's what we want, is we all want that enlightenment. But a lot of people think it's up here. It's not. You have to work with the center core and the shaft of light that runs through the body between the life force and the light source, and to mix these two energies up inside.
It's got to be free flowing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely. It's so fascinating, your work, because as I was mentioning earlier, you know, I also know Herman Mueller. Mueller?
Mueller,
Yes, from many years ago from the center with Lillian Whittle. So I'm sure that some of our viewers, you know that name. You know, Lillian and Herman as well. And, you know, the course is very extensive, but it is so good. And I mean, I want to take the course. I wanted to take it many years ago because it's fascinating. Can you explain a bit more about like the work that you do with it?
Well, psychosomatic therapy is actually, all my work is based in psychosomatic therapy. Psychosomatic means the psyche or the soul or consciousness living in the samona, the physical body. So we look at the how energy is flowing through the sympathetic and the parasympathetic nervous system, how to unravel from the inside out the spinal column. We take people through a huge process. I mean, I can read someone so deep, I can tell what your mother was thinking while she was carrying you in the womb by the bone structure and how the flesh has grown, because it's our action and reactions to our life experiences.
Absolutely.
And then we have all the characteristics of about a person, because I look into your beautiful eyes, Kimberly, and you have such warm brown eyes. It tells me when you do something, you do it with a lot of passion, but you also do it with a lot of compassion. So the darker the brown eyes, the more passionate a person is, like a Latin lover, you know, they're full of hot energy, but less compassion, right? So we look at all parts of the characteristics of the body and the DNA. I mean, you pick up traits, characteristic traits from your parents. So we can tell everything about a person. And you know, the lips, and I mean, Marilyn Monroe, she had big, hot lips, right?
Yes.
And so we can tell she's very sensual by nature, because this is the sensual part. It actually matches the genital area of the body. It's the sacral chakra.
Yes.
So big breasts like you like to mother and smother everybody, take care of everybody out there. Yeah. So it shows, because that's where the energy is extending.
Exactly, because I take care of too many people. You know, that's the thing. I have a big heart, and I take care of too many, and then everybody takes advantage of me, and then I'm like, you know.
No, because you're giving it, you're breastfeeding it anyway, so you're giving it all away. And but when you want something, there's nobody there for you.
That's exactly right.
Yeah, because other people know how to say no.
Yes, exactly.
And if you want to say no, you think, oh, they might not love me if I say no. So when you start to realize that is a beautiful quality about you, but you're so giving that, but you don't, then you think someone's taking advantage of you. No, they're not. It's just you have to learn to say no.
That's true, yes.
And you do what's right for you, not what you think what's right for other people.
Yes, absolutely.
Because you're like a mother hen. You got to keep all your chicks underneath here, and everyone got to take care of that, and you don't have to look at yourself.
Yeah, no, exactly, and that's the key right there.
You know, very busy outside ourselves, so we don't have to be inside this home.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That's what I found over the last few years.
This is the home of the soul, and it's coming in every message in spirituality right now. Is come back to the body. Come back to the body. It's your inner work. We can only change ourselves inside, and the rest will take care of itself on the outer world.
Yes. Now you're teaching workshops and seminars as well, right? So let's say, for instance, and I highly recommend it, Calgary. I really do, for many reasons, because this goes way back with me, and shame on me for not doing it. But if somebody wanted to get in touch with you, what is the best way for them to learn more about you? Because there's so much. I mean, the list here of what you have to offer and share with the world is phenomenal, Carole. It really is. It really is.
Well, you can get a hold of me on Core Potentials training, or corepotentials.com. I also have an information evening on October the 6th, a free information evening. If you go on that website, you can actually sign up for that 3-hour information evening where I do a lot of demonstrations. And I'll also be at the New Earth Expo, Calgary's latest new expo.
Yes.
You can also get free tickets on the expo site. Also, and I have 3 lectures going on there, and I have a professional face readers going all weekend.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Yes,
So-
definitely. Definitely. Well, it's been a real pleasure having you on. I mean, the 10 minutes flies by so quickly.
Yeah.
However, viewers, Carole is staying for the full show. So as we come back from commercial, we are going to be taking calls, of course. And if anyone has a question for Carole, give us a call. And she can certainly answer your questions too. So before we take off on our commercial, what's our number, Kim?
It is 403-539-6710.
And we will be right back after these messages, Calgary. So hang in there. We'll be right back. Hello, Calgary, and welcome back to Soul Work. For those of you who are just tuning in, I'm your host, Jeni Cousins, and we are live here on Shaw TV. And my guest this evening was Carole Maureen Friesen. Amazing woman, everybody. And I highly recommend that, like I said before, to get in touch with Carole because you have so much to offer. It's extraordinary. I mean, I went blank completely because you have so much to offer, and it's very good.
You.
It's very good. Absolutely. So any callers as well, like I said, Carole will also be taking calls too.
Okay, and our first caller is Carole.
Oh,
Carole, how are you?
I'm fine.
And your question for us tonight?
Yes. Actually, I have 2. One for actually for Jeni and your associate.
Kim.
There's Kim and Carole here.
No, not Carole.
Kim.
It's taking
Okay,
me.
so
I
what's your
keep trying
question?
to. I'm so excited. I'm sorry, I don't usually stutter.
That's
I'm so
okay.
excited to be talking with you. I wanted to
Can
know.
I just interrupt you for a second? Sorry, Carole, but what I was picking up right away is, do you have some concerns right now with your health?
Oh, my health?
Yes.
Well, I have multiple sclerosis.
Okay.
So.
Okay. Because I was feeling something right away. with you.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's
It's
okay.
unfortunate.
No, it's okay. It's okay.
And your question, sweetie?
Yes, I wanted to ask about in my future is my love life and my finances.
Because we can answer like one question pretty much because we do
Okay,
have other
then
callers. Yes.
Let's go with my love life.
You're concerned about your love life right now?
Well, there's no sense worrying about my health because
no.
I know
that's going to flow, and you'll notice also too with health issues and such. The more we hold in and the more stressed we get, the more it's going to set us off also, right? But with your love life, it's interesting with your love life because I'm just kind of feeling that, it's like you're kind of going back and forth with it, right? You have to, if you really want to, have the right person, let's say, in your life, you have to really want that, right? Because I'm feeling the waves going back and forth, like the uneasiness with that. Why is that? Like, are you kind of
I'm a survivor of domestic violence
yes,
and divorce.
There we go. Okay. Actually, this would be a good question for Carole since we're here, since Carole is here, because when it comes to also domestic violence as well, there's a lot of internal stuff that we have to deal with, right, before we're ready to open up our heart and bring in that trust again, right? So yes, and I mean it's all about not everybody is the same, of course. I mean that question there, that takes some time to answer. Really, there's a lot more involved with that. But I mean, you can look at the red flags, as I call it. I really feel there's going to be somebody coming in within the next 6 to 8 months
The next what?
The next 6 to 8 months. Honestly,
Oh, good.
I'm not feeling it like right away soon. But
Is it
then
from my
again,
past?
yeah, I'm actually feeling he's from your past. I'm seeing him
Yay!
tall, lanky type, thinner built, lighter hair.
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know why I'm hearing this name. Do not attach to it, but I'm hearing the name Glenn. I don't know where that's coming in from.
Who?
Glenn, Glen. I don't know why I'm picking up on that, but don't attach to this person. That's his name. But there's going to be more significance with this name, Glenn.
Glenn.
Okay. Yes, but this person is from your past.
Maybe I do, and I just...
Yeah, don't go looking for it. Like, don't go searching for why. No, but he's going to be coming into your life 6 to 8 months, but he is from your past, right? And just take it easy. Yeah, just take it easy. Just really, really take things slow.
Yes, that's what I'm doing.
Yes, very important. Just very, very, very important. Okay, because it's almost like there's some unresolved issues that need to be looked after and resolved, right? Because within the next 2 years after that, there's somebody else coming in for you again, too. Somebody you don't even know.
Yes, I don't like to take baggage from one relationship to another.
No, no, you can't, because it doesn't. That's why I said this person, you know, that's coming in, there's some issues that need to be resolved first.
Okay,
okay.
I'm doing my best.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, Carole, for calling in.
Absolutely.
Thank you for listening.
Oh, we could elaborate
I've been trying
more.
forever. Thank you, ladies.
You're welcome.
Bless you all.
Yes, you too.
Take care.
Bye.
Bye. And our next caller is Connie. Hello, Connie.
Hi. Sorry, it's hard to hear you there.
Do you have your TV on?
I have the TV on, but I have it down to mute here.
Yeah, okay, have it mute.
No volume. Okay. I was just wondering, do you see me going on a trip with my mom to Europe next summer, like either July or August next year?
No, I don't know what's coming up, what's shifting, but I'm not feeling it. I do feel that you are going to go away with your mother, but it's almost like there's going to be something that's going to shift beforehand. It's almost like something has to be taken care of. Could be some type of health issue, but it's going to be fine.
I heard Italy.
Yeah,
Pardon
that's
me?
all.
I heard Italy.
Italy?
Italy. Was that on your agenda for your plan to go over there?
It was, yes.
Okay.
So you're feeling Italy for next summer then, or?
Yeah, I'm feeling you're going with your mom, but there might be something that might kind of stop it before. But don't worry about it.
Okay. And the health problem you were talking about, is it myself or my mom?
Your mom. It could be, are you going on later in August? Like you guys, if you're planning on going, let's say in July or something, that might get kind of moved up towards the end of August. So you will go, but there's going to be kind of that delay. But you're going to know about this here within the next short while.
Okay, and she'll be okay, right? It's nothing serious?
No, it's fine. But it'll kind of give you like, oh my God, now we want to go to Italy and travel. You're going to be fine.
Okay. And also, do you think I will find the right person for my, like, do you think I'll find the right person there in Europe, or do you see him there?
You're looking for a man in Europe? Oh, good Lord. No, he's not in Europe.
No?
He could be a block away from you and somebody you've totally ignored.
Okay, but not there then. Okay, just somewhere.
Yeah, just keep your heart open.
Canada.
Like, keep your heart open, keep your eyes open, because, you know, when our heart is
But
open, don't go searching. Let it come to you.
Is there someone
What's that?
for me, or is there someone for me out there? Or?
There is. Can I ask how old you are?
I'm 37.
37 to 42. You're in a cycle. So you're moving into a new cycle. 39.
There's somebody a block away from you.
I'm not feeling that, but there could be. Don't go knocking on everybody's door.
You think when I'm 39, or?
Yeah, I'm really feeling a more serious relationship when you're 39, right? But in the meantime, there could be somebody a block away, like Kim says.
I would suggest also, Connie, is if you really want that relationship, make sure that you are loving yourself and your body, and then you will attract the right type of person to you.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're searching for it. So it's about self-love.
Yeah.
And that's the most divine love that you will ever find.
Yeah.
Inside
Okay.
your body.
Yes.
Okay, thank you. I'm just wondering too. So when I am 39 and I meet this person, will I like eventually get married to him, or?
I do see you getting married, yes. But one thing I tell everybody to do, don't attach to anything. Right? Because if you're like, okay, now I'm not going to meet somebody, let's say until I'm 39, you're going to attach to that. Right? So you could go out tomorrow and meet this person, but you're going to think, okay, that's not the person because I'm not going to meet him until I'm 39. So don't ever do that. Just go with the flow, one day at a time.
See, and I would do something like that, so thank you.
Yes.
And also, sorry, will I have kids with this person too? I mean, at 39, or?
He could also have 2 children. He
also
has some
have kids,
children
yeah.
already, yeah. You will have the opportunity to have one with him.
Okay.
But we do have another caller on hold. You can always book an appointment, and we can always elaborate on that. My website is soulworkwithjeni.com. And what was your website again, Carole?
It's corepotentials.com.
And Kim?
spiritsoulhealing.com.
Yes. So you can always book an appointment with any one of us, and we can elaborate a lot more. It's just that we have other callers on hold, and what we'd normally say to you, if we were on the phone or in person, it would be a lot more combined.
Jeni, are you in
thank
Calgary?
you.
Or?
I am in Calgary, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, am I able to get your phone number at all, or?
What you can do is go to my website, and you can connect with me through that at soulworkwithjeni.com.
Okay, thank you.
Soulworkwithjeni.com.
Jeni.com, right?
Yes. And you can find me on the internet under Jeni Cousins. I'm all over. So you'll find
Jeni
me.
Cousins.
Yes.
On the internet. Okay.
Yes,
All
you're
right, I'm going to
welcome.
look for that then. Thank you so
You're
much.
welcome.
Thank you, Connie.
Thank you. Have a good night, ladies.
You too.
Take care.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Our next caller is Carrie Lynn. Hello,
Hi,
Carrie
ladies. How
Lynn.
are you?
Good.
I was just kind of channel changing. I'll try to be short and sweet here. I just spent 6 years looking after my father, who died of Alzheimer's. And, oh, geez, I can't believe I'm crying.
No.
And I looked after him at home until the very end. He didn't want to go anywhere, so his passing was something he was not wanting to do. He fought to the very bitter end. I kind of feel his presence around here still.
He is around. Actually, there was a woman waiting for him.
And, well, could have been my mom, who died 20 years ago.
Yeah.
But I guess my biggest challenge is now is after 6 years in Alzheimer's, so you get on a different schedule, right? Because they have what's called sundowning, and they're up all night and sleep in the day. I'm 43. I'm a mother of 2. I've always been like the leader with my friends and the one to go to get motivated and pumped with and to, find all the good in everything. And I'm just not feeling that right now. I'm in such grief. And I know there's no expiry date on it, and I know, time is the healer. But I'm really kind of annoyed that everyone's judging me about I should have, just be over it and back to normal.
No.
It's more other people's responses than my own, if that makes sense.
Yeah, no. You have to remember that everybody deals with things differently. Everybody deals with grief differently, and nobody has the right to tell you to get over it just like that. Right?
Yeah, and I'm getting kind of annoyed with it.
Yeah, so if people are telling you to get over it like that, I would distance them away from my life personally. That's what I would do, right?
Okay.
We each heal on within on a different basis than others, right? Not one of us is going to deal with something in 5 minutes or 5 years or 1 month, right? And when your dad passed, by the way, the woman, I'm not sure if it was your mother, I'm feeling a female, she was waiting for him indeed, and she guided him up. She was around him for even a few days before he passed on.
Absolutely. I mean, I slept next to him for, 14 days before he went.
Yeah.
And, I was with him right when he died. But I still, is there a way that I can also kind of help him
He's fine.
move on to the next level?
He's fine. He's very much at peace, actually. I really feel he was nervous when he was passing, but this female figure was around him for a few days, so it did make it easier. I just, it's the fear of going. But it's almost like once he came out of his body, he was very much at peace, and he went very clear. I don't feel any animosity with him going. I do feel that at times with people, but with him I don't. And he's very much at peace, and he wants you to let go. He does want you to let go and know that he's at peace. Light some candles. Candles is going to, you know, attract him around, and he is around you. Really pay attention to smells.
He's around a lot, and I have 2 little dogs, and trust me, they know.
Oh, yes, the animals know.
I mean, they just, and before he died, they felt, I mean, you can hear the other presences in my house. I mean, I was wanting to believe, and I was having these dreams that they were coming just to heal them, and that he was just going to wake up and go, I'm really hungry, honey. I've just been resting for 10 days, and now I want a hungry man's breakfast, you know.
Okay. Yeah.
And I really kind of believed that was going to happen because he was the cat with 9 lives that already had 100.
So
and you know, and I miss him.
Yes. Yes.
And I'm sad.
I know. I've had a lot of deaths this year myself, losing people, and I have a few more before Christmas myself too. So I can understand.
And I'm an only child, so now my mom's gone, my dad's gone, I have no other family. My kids are just not really happy with me right now, just because I'm not, you know, like my son, of course, a teenage boy, you know, 2 days after Grandpa died, who he didn't like the fact that I was doing that to begin with, you know, said, okay, Mom, get over it, he's dead. Like 2 days. It's been 6 months now, so they're going, and it's not that I'm sitting and crying all day anymore like I was the first couple of months.
Yeah, it just takes time. It just takes a lot of time, and don't be hard on yourself. Like things do take time to resolve itself, right? I mean, what I would recommend you do, honestly, because in your situation, it is a lot in depth what we need to talk to. You can book an appointment with either one of us if you'd like, and we can certainly elaborate, you know, more on it. But what I would do is don't be hard on yourself, right? And you know, distance these people away who are telling you what to do, because it's going to unbalance you. And
it completely is. I mean,
ignore it. Get rid of them. Get rid of them.
And I feel it, and I know it, and I'm a pretty conscious sort of person, so I can, you know, I can look in my own eyes and see what's happening. I just kind of feel that my normal mental, emotional control doesn't seem to be there.
Okay, a suggestion, a thought that came to mind is you can also look into working with some energy work to help you get through this time, to help refill your battery again. You need to look after yourself right now. You're totally exhausted. But if you're looking for a way to help you continue on and to make some changes, maybe look into some energy work, whether it be Reiki, craniosacral therapy, any kind of work to help you get on and to help you continue.
Yes.
You'll notice a huge difference.
And we actually want to,
ladies, I know you have to go, is...
Yes, I'm getting the wrap-up sign here.
Being I looked after him at home, and being he had no insurance or anything else, I know we all think Canada's free health care, but it's not.
But I know, but I don't want to cut you off. I don't mean to cut you off, but I am getting the wrap-up sign. The show's going to end.
Thank you, ladies.
But thank you very much. Thank you very much for calling. We appreciate it. And I want to thank my guest, Carole Maureen Friesen, for coming on the show. It's been a real blessing having you here. And I'm your host, Jeni Cousins. Join us again next Wednesday night, 6:30 p.m. live on Shaw TV.
The following is an independently produced community access program. The viewpoints expressed are those of the community access producer and do not reflect those of Shaw Cable Systems. The program is presented in response to CRTC policy guidelines regulating community programming.